changes.
Hey, what's up guys, and welcome into the channel. Happy Friday, TGIF. I appreciate everyone being here. Real quick news update from eBay. If you missed the story from last year, it happened about 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Ina Steiner, she's the publisher and the owner of E-Commerce Bites. It's a real popular online reselling blog. I read it from time to time. She was stalked and harassed by eBay employees, which I told you guys about that story. I told you about my own personal experience with behind the scenes kind of bullying. Basically what happens is if you put out an opinion at the time, not now, but if you put out an opinion at the time that eBay didn't like, which is apparently what she did, this is all allegedly, but it's coming out in court, they would come after you, and they went after her to shut her down because, you know, with eBay and with news and with people that make YouTube videos or blogs like her, we put out the good news. You know, eBay's doing really well. eBay's doing great, or Amazon's doing this, they're doing that. But we also put out the news that they may not like to hear, like eBay's having glitches, because it's our job, if we're going to convey, you know, information and videos and news to you guys, that we tell you the good and the bad, right? We can't just coddle eBay. And there are some people that will do that, or coddle Amazon. There are, again, people that will do that. I don't, they don't. We tell you the good and the bad. You guys see it in my videos all the time. I cover the glitches or the mistakes or the ups and downs, etc. And they did, and they covered all that. Particularly about the former CEO, Devin Wenig. They covered some stories that they didn't like too much. So they literally went after her. I covered it on this channel. They sent her like bloody pig masks. They stalked her around her city. They followed her, tracked her, whole lot of bad stuff, right? And she sued them, but also they were arrested because these were criminal charges, and there are 5 of them under arrest, or 6 maybe 6. One of them was actually sentenced today to 18 months in jail for what they did. So back then I was threatened, actually, with a lawsuit. I was threatened if I didn't talk positively about eBay in every single video. If I talked disparagingly about eBay, I was threatened with a lawsuit. They threatened to sue me, to come forward with legal action. I have it in writing. I can't discuss any more than that, but I can't imagine if I had been stalked around town, or people showing up at my door, or, you know, random scary packages showing up. It's pretty scary for her, pretty bad. And she's an older lady, not old, but older than me. And so it's probably far worse on her. And so that's why she filed the lawsuit. And that's also why these people were arrested. Now, none of them work at eBay. eBay has cleaned house. The new CEO, everyone is awesome. I have no complaints about anyone who took over since all this, and you shouldn't have any worry. eBay is an amazing platform, and I just want to put that out there. And they just had some bad apples, and it happens, and they took care of it, and that's where we're at now. But one of the employees actually was sentenced to 18 months in prison, and like I said, there are 4 or 5 more who are waiting their sentences. 2 of them pleaded not guilty, so they're going to get a trial, and we'll see what happens. I don't think it's going to go well for them. I got to imagine there's enough evidence, and now with people pleading guilty who could speak out against them to help their own sentences get reduced, you know, that's normal. So let me jump over and show you the story on my iPad, and we'll go from there. We'll have to hear what you think of this story about eBay and the update on the harassment trial. As always, guys, supporting small sellers the rest of July. I'll probably do it in August too. Basically, I have a small seller every day. It's Cheryl today. She has an awesome eBay store. I'll link her store below. Please do go give her a follow. Maybe pick up an item, buy an item, help her during summer slowdown to get her sales up. I've shouted her out on Twitter, all my Instagrams, my Facebook groups, my Facebook business page here on YouTube. I'll send it out to my email list to support small sellers each and every day. If it's something you're interested in, I do like one daily promo, paid promo thing for all my platforms. It reaches like over 300,000 people. Usually I do like $39 or something. I'm going to be doing it I'm booked up through like the first week of August, so I'll be doing the rest of August. You can email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. Let's go check out the news story about eBay. All right, here you go. This is John Broken over at ARS Technica. Obviously, this was from a day ago, but a former eBay security manager who pleaded guilty for his role in a cyber stalking conspiracy was sentenced to 18 months in prison yesterday. Philip Cook, the former senior manager of security operations for eBay's global security team, the senior manager of eBay's security team, former, of course, pleaded guilty in October of 2020 to 1 count of conspiracy to commit cyber stalking and 1 count of conspiracy to commit witness tampering. He He was sentenced to 18 months in federal prison on each charge, with the 2 sentences to be served concurrently, which means the same time, not 18 at the same time. According to an order issued in the U.S. District Court for the District of Massachusetts, which is where Ina lives and where they committed these crimes, he was also fined $15,000 and sentenced to supervised release of 3 years after he gets out of prison. The Department of Justice alleged that in 2019, Cook helped plan an attempt to cover up the stalking of Ina and David Steiner of Natick, Massachusetts, who run the news website e-commerce Bites. Cook was one of 7 eBay employees accused of harassment involving sending threatening messages, deliveries of live cockroaches, a funeral wreath, and a bloody pig mask to the couple's home. Several conspirators allegedly traveled from California to Massachusetts to conduct surveillance on the couple, but Cook was not among them. Cook wasn't included in the initial charges filed in June of 2020, but was charged a few weeks later. eBay executives were angered by e-commerce Bytes news coverage of eBay. Text messages show that then Chief Communication Officer Stephen Weimer wrote, "We are going to crush this lady," referring to editor Ina Steiner. In another text, the then CEO Devin Wenig allegedly wrote to Weimer, "Take her down." Wenig and Weimer were not charged. Imagine that. They were referred to as Executive 1 and Executive 2 in court documents, but subsequently identified in news reports. Wenig resigned and Weimer was fired. Look at that. The 2 guys in charge get nice $57 million golden parachute severance pays. That's what Wenig got. And get off scot-free. Meanwhile, the rest of them have to do the time for their boss's crime. 4 other former security employees are scheduled for sentencing hearings in late September after pleading guilty to the same charges of conspiracy. They're waiting to be sentenced. The employees are Brian Gilbert, former senior manager of special operations for eBay's global security team, Stephanie Stockwell, the former manager of eBay's global intelligence center, Stephanie Popp, eBay's former senior manager of global intelligence, and Veronica Zia, a former eBay contractor who was an intelligence analyst in eBay global intelligence. eBay's former senior director of safety and security, James Ball, and former director of global resiliency, David Harville, pleaded not guilty and are still facing charges. Additionally, the Steiners have filed a civil lawsuit against eBay, Wenig, Weimer, Ball, Harville, and the former eBay employees who pleaded guilty. They suffer permanent psychological trauma and damage because of the cyber stalking and hampering their ability to operate their business. The Steiners allege that Wenig and Weimer provided the other defendants with carte blanche authority to terminate the reporting of the Steiners by whatever means necessary. And then here's the rest of the story. So I'll link this out. It's pretty scary what was going on, but you guys get it. Appreciate you watching as always. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and leave a comment what you think about this and the culture of here and just the world today and how things work. Also, don't forget we do have a few more boxes of bulk wholesale remote control electronics for sale. The remote controls are 100-piece boxes, $225 plus shipping. And they are used. They are fully with backs, complete, untested, but they are a great profitable box. You will do well on those, double to triple your money. You should be able to sell these for $400, $500 to $600 after fees and shipping. So $225 plus shipping, nice consistent inventory. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.